a leak of a new Minecraft cape, Minecraft movie trailer, and a new Minecraft snapshot which brings in new rare mobs. Hello there, Ray here. Let's first take a look at everything in the snapshot, and then we'll take a look at this new cape and the movie. So click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more future Minecraft news. The snapshot we got today is 24W36A. It's going to be for the upcoming 1.21.2 full release for Java Edition. And in it, bundles got updated. So now if you put the bundle in your hotbar and you hover over top of it and then right click, instead of dropping everything that was inside of the bundle, it's going to start dropping each stack of unique item starting from the front one at a time. So if I click one time, it's going to throw out those redstone torches. And then next up, if I would click again, is going to be the nether plant. This is so much more useful, especially if you have certain stuff at the beginning, you can easily just throw it out. And if you want to throw everything at once, if you just hold down right click, it will go out really quickly. So with this new change, it kind of gives you the best of both worlds. And with the other changes that they did previously, I think the bundles are coming along very nicely. Let me know what you guys think about this change and bundles in general. They added it so that when mobs convert, such as like this piglin will convert into a zombified piglin here in the overworld, the amount of health that they had at this point will be similar to what they have when they get converted. Now sometimes the second form that they convert to might have more health, so it will keep the same percentage. So like if this guy had 50% health, when he converts, he will have 50% of its health. Now, a trick I discovered a long time ago, and I made this video about it. You can actually put armor onto villagers by using a dispenser. You can hear it's making noise as it puts it on, and this villager actually has the armor on them. And I showed how villagers can end up actually killing stuff, including the player, where villagers normally can't kill players. But what they added today is that if the villager does get converted by a zombie, it's supposed to keep the armor that it had on as a villager and convert into a zombie. But there currently seems to be a bug where the zombie also dies along with the villager, even when they're supposed to have a 100% chance of doing it on hard difficulty. So we'll have to wait for that bug to get fixed to see what it looks like, but you could just barely see it before it vanished. There was a zombie wearing all that armor. But this bug probably has to do with the previous change where the mobs that get converted will keep the same amount of health. So a villager has 0% of health when it gets converted, will have 0% of health when it's a zombie, which is not intended. And if a mob is falling while it gets converted mid-air, it'll now remember how far it actually fell, rather than resetting its fall distance from where it actually got converted. So something like my stray farm where I convert skeletons into strays, we can now have them falling mid-air before they actually convert and still get them low HP. Now besides those NBT tags, a whole bunch of other NBT tags now also will be converted along with the mob's conversion, which will introduce new types of rare mobs. Here is the rare mob calculator that I made along with the help with all these people in order to find the rarest mob in the game, and I did this whole video on that rare mob. But now we have even more things that we can add to our list. So look forward to the new rarest mob video soon. Now last week we seen them fix this problem where too tall seagrass would sometimes grow out of the water, but there was another snapshot only bug that was not fixed, and that is when it comes to bone milling grass blocks. It produces grass including too tall grass, but you can see that the too tall grass can actually break any block above it, including bedrock block. You could use this as a bedrock breaking method, although it is snapshot only because they did fix this in today's snapshot. Now this particular type of problem where you can actually grow tall grass and break bedrock has been in the game in the past, but don't worry, there is still other ways to break bedrock in the current version, and I have this entire playlist if you guys want to look for a particular method for a certain direction or a certain area. Now when spawning in some mobs using the spawn egg, you can see what they look like when they could naturally spawn in. Such as when we did these glow squid, you notice we did get a baby. But if we do the same thing with the dolphins, we would find out that we would never get a baby dolphin, meaning that we would never actually get a baby dolphin in a normal Minecraft world. Now this was not intended, as remember they did add in baby squids, glow squids, and dolphins, so they fixed it so now we can actually find baby dolphins in the game of Minecraft as well. They also fixed it so we can now use food to actually grow up baby dolphins into adults, and the food they eat is fish. They fixed the problem related to particles that the baby squids will produce when they are attacked. And the whole thing related to spawn eggs spawning in mobs similar to mobs in the game has been changed for squids specifically. So now when you use a spawn egg that is a squid, you will only get adult squids. Only by clicking on an adult can you get a baby. Now I really like the idea that the spawn eggs would produce exactly what you could expect from natural spawns, because if you did not want babies, you can always use commands to make sure that they're always adults, or you can even give yourself a custom spawn egg that only produces adults. So I'm not sure why they did this. Now with the recent changes in the previous snapshots with bats' ability to spawn above their normal Y levels in dark areas, they were actually also spawning underneath of the dark areas of trees at night. And this was not intended, as they just mostly wanted bats to spawn in dark caves that were above their typical spawning area. So they added in a new tag right here called bats spawnable on. The bats can only spawn on certain types of blocks now, and other typical surface blocks are no longer in this category. Now in the last couple of snapshots, we've seen them try to fix bugs related to things moving really quickly through non-colliding blocks such as portals, but there was still a problem that tridents could sometimes not get teleported by the portal when they move very quickly. So that was resolved, along with the problem if you riptide really fast through a portal, it wouldn't actually teleport you. And fast moving entities like players will no longer ignore collisionless blocks like portals when they are moving really fast. But with these recent changes where when entities move fast, the game has to make sure that every little non-colliding thing that they go through has to be checked, and this means it has to load chunks in order to tell exactly what blocks it goes through. This is problematic when it comes to things where you try to move it extremely fast, especially in unloaded chunks, because you don't want tons of chunks to be loaded by the game, such as my machine here, which will launch a player really far using the wind charged effect. Or this other machine of mine, which can launch projectiles really fast using the breeze's wind charges. The bottom line is that when it loads all these chunks, it causes a crash of the server, which it didn't used to do before. So now you once again can launch stuff really fast, really far, without having your game crash. You want to see this crazy machine, which can send the player millions of blocks, or my other one, which can instant kill stuff like the Wither, Dragon, even the Warden. I'll have those videos linked below. Now this whole thing with entities colliding with things and checking also caused a problem last time, where even if the player was pressed up against this block here, they could still get damaged by blocks that were beyond it. Now they did try to fix this last snapshot, but it continued. Now it's fixed in this newest snapshot. And along with it, they also fixed a problem with honey, where it was actually moving stuff slower than prior versions. Now changes in these snapshots made TNT minecarts more volatile, such as this setup here, where if you would launch it, it would explode, where it would never do that before. But you can still make these type of really small yet very dangerous player traps, although they are directional, so check out this video where I covered all of that. Standing in a cobweb and trying to break blocks would make it so that you'd have to repeatedly try to break them before they would actually break, so that's been resolved. They updated the data packs and resource packs so that they now can work with custom equipment. They also fixed quite a few bugs related to different aspects around armor, different visual bugs, and creative only ones. There has been a potential leak of the next Minecraft cape. This leak comes from Mwam, who has also leaked some other capes in the past. This might be related to the upcoming Minecraft Live event, as around this time last year they came out with the Minecraft Live announcement, and part of last year's promotion for players to get on to the servers and vote. They gave anyone who voted a new Minecraft cape, which was the Cherry Cape. So maybe when we vote this year on the mob vote during the Minecraft Live event, this will be the cape they give out as kind of a reward for players participating. Now the Cherry Cape in itself was kind of completely unrelated to the mobs which we had to vote for, and instead was more related to the Cherry Blossom biome. But the Cherry Blossom biome was already added about a half year earlier to this cape being given out. So it's possible that this new cape doesn't have anything to do with the actual updates going to be about. But of course we have been seeing changes related to villagers with the villager trade rebellions, which is currently an experimental thing that you can turn on and off when starting a new world. Now I covered all the details of what this would actually change in the game if ever added in to a full release. But the main rundown is that there is certain trades which will only show up in villagers from certain biomes. This is mostly related to the book enchantments, as well as the high tier armor which you can purchase from villagers. Along with it also came maps so you can find particular types of villages in certain biomes. And this was to encourage players to move around through different biomes to get some of the more useful trades from villagers, rather than just setting up a single villager trading station and using that to get every single type of enchanted book or get like a full set of nice diamond armor at one location. It also came with some changes to wandering traders, which weren't as controversial. Now with this whole experimental villager trading thing, they're mostly looking for feedback on how they can make villagers less OP while also not ruining everyone's playstyle. And it just happens that the cape has a villager on one side of its face with a villager zombie on the other, which kind of ties into something that they actually introduced into the full release the same time they were coming out with this rebalance. And that is the nerf they did to when curing villagers. You used to be able to cure them multiple times to continue to get their emerald price down to just 1, or the amount they buy something at extremely low. That way you can get tons of emeralds from them, or you can use very few emeralds to buy stuff from them. Now I covered that nerf in this video here and how you can still get around it, but that was actually implemented into the full release. Unlike this whole villager rebalancing thing, which they were planning on introducing at a future time. And maybe the upcoming 1.22 update is that time where they're going to introduce this, as they have taken in feedback from everybody over the last year. But it's more likely that this cape is actually part of their promotion for this upcoming in-person event that we've talked about in the past called Minecraft Experience, and this is what the person who leaked it referenced it to. And this in-person event is at Dallas, Texas, but they do plan on having this at other locations in the future. And the event will take place between October 18th and January 5th. And the ticket price is between $32 and $65 USD, depending on the type of ticket and when you attend. And we haven't seen an official Minecraft in-person event since Minecon 2016. Now this in-person event, they describe it as an hour-long event of interactive in-person adventure where participants are in groups of 25 and go through missions and scavenger hunts through multiple Minecraft biomes and dimensions to rescue villagers. You also encounter mobs like skeletons and creepers, mine ores, and forage for ingredients. Now they plan on having more of these Minecraft experience in the future, but this one's all about villager rescue, and that's probably why the cape has a villager and a villager zombie on it. Now even though I've been playing the game for 15 years, I never actually went to any of the Minecon events. Now I never really liked this idea of pay to win, probably because I was raised in poverty, and the idea of having to go and pay money to get in-game items, even ones that were just cosmetic, it didn't seem like something to pursue. So I'm sure people are going to complain about this being only accessible in Dallas, Texas. They're probably going to get booked up pretty quickly, and even though the event itself doesn't cost that much, for people to travel to such a location would cost them a lot of money. And all this information comes from the Minecraft Experience website. Now this company that is doing these Minecraft Experience do a lot of other type of experiences. So the event itself isn't being run by Minecraft, but it's a collab between Minecraft and this Fever, who are skilled in doing these type of events. Now the page does explain that we'll be visiting cities across North America, Europe, Asia Pacific, and Latin America. And taking a look at the actual schedule where you can purchase tickets, it does look like they have the majority of the days still open. Now I'm guessing out of the 4 different packages that they provide, the VIP one is one that'll get you the cape. That's because these two down here are just discount versions of the general admission. And general admission just explains that it includes entry to experience where you will be exploring iconic biomes, dimensions, interactions with the mobs, and use your wits and creativity to save the villagers from a grim fate. Where the VIP one includes these extra perks, like more flexibility of when able to join in, a VIP lanyard and badge, VIP priority entrance, access to a VIP area where you can enjoy Minecraft themed snacks and refreshments, and photo op. Also includes your choice of Minecraft trading pin, as well as a keepsake poster. But at the very bottom, it goes ... and other Minecraft experience, villager rescue treasures. This makes me think this is a reference to the cape, because obviously they wouldn't want to say you're gonna get a cape, because then people would just purchase the ticket for that. And also the cape isn't officially out, this is just a leak, so we'll still have to wait to see if this actually means a cape or if the cape is actually available to everybody. But because of my monthly supporters, I'm able to put aside money to do things like this, so I'm actually going to attend this and let you guys know what it's all about, because I know a lot of you guys will never be able to make it to one of these events, and I guess we'll find out if it comes with the cape or not. But if they do move this around the world to other major cities, as well as continue this throughout the years, it's possible that this cape will be always obtainable as long as they keep this event going. I'm really curious what you guys think, so let me know about that in the comments. Minecraft just announced the date for the upcoming Minecraft movie. It's going to be in 2025 and it's going to be on April 4th, so shortly after the Minecraft April Fool's event. We can also see what the official poster looks like here, and along with that they came out with the official Minecraft movie trailer. Let's watch it.
the hell?
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Who are you?
I am Steve. Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
A couple of things to point out, the portal that they come through is actually a blue portal, not a purple one. So maybe that kind of represents them coming from the actual real world into the game, rather than going from like overworld to the nether, which they do eventually go into nether. You can see all the piglins here. Seems like the main theme is them probably saving the overworld from the piglins, so they have like a Minecraft theme, as well as Minecraft Legends kind of tied into it. But they have the whole theme of the zombified piglins attacking the overworld. And we can see that here. This is like a more of a Minecraft Legends kind of thing going on. The pink sheep is just perfect, as it has the eyes out to the edges just like a real sheep, and it's also pink, meaning it's one of the rare variations. And in the trailer we can actually see one of the characters holding one of the boxes, which is just like these boxes in the in real life Minecraft experience event. So maybe it ties into that, or maybe it just happens to be similar looking. They also show them doing crafting, although after they put down this crafting recipe down here, it turns into, looks like maybe 2 water buckets with a chain in between so they can carry it. But in Minecraft you can't make 2 water buckets at once. There also appears to be a village, so maybe you're saving the villagers from the zombie piglins. There's also a scene with the floating tree. With this scene here where there's a sign that says Steve's Lava Chicken, so the Steve character apparently is selling chickens that are cooked by lava. And back here there says the exploding pig, so maybe that's like a reference to creepers or launching a pig. And of course the Steve character is played by Jack Black. I'm guessing the in real life Minecraft experience thing is going to be similar looking to this, where it's obviously in real life but then they try to make it look Minecrafty. But overall, the CGI looks really good in this. Let me know what you guys think of the official Minecraft the movie trailer. I think it is really cool. It's actually probably a movie that I should go out and watch, as it will be shown in IMAX. What do you think of the Minecraft movie? I've been having a lot of fun playing around with the latest snapshot and changes. I've also came up with some cool new ways to stack raid farms with the recent nerfs. So if you ever have time on Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays, past the 2 p.m. Eastern time, hop on over to my stream and say hello and see what I'm getting up to. The testing server is even open to all you viewers, which is all thanks to Bisect hosting a Minecraft hosting server, so you guys can get your very own server and customize it exactly how you want. You can even get 25% off if you use my link or code RAID during checkout. And thank you everyone who have used it so far. I will see all you guys over there, and as always, bye bye!